We'll move on to the next topic. This one's a bit of a fun one. I like talking about, when Fuad does that, it's a good topic. I like talking about, nostalgic elements of the Premier League as well, but we're looking at something now and comparing it and seeing. This Sunderland team, could it go down as one of the best promoted teams in the Premier League if we're basing it on performance in the first year?
Give us some...
It depends where they finish.
I don't do if, buts, or maybes. I do absolutes.
Love it.
And they absolutely will be.
Okay. First, give us like options. Like, give us what
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United is definitely one.
With Chris Wilder.
Yeah, I mean...
I know Basham and them, man.
Wilder.
That's a football player, by the way. That's a football player.
Who?
Basham.
Who's he?
He said something about... I don't know. I don't
See, man.
A man says a footballer, by the way.
Chris Basham. Let me say his full name. Them, man. What was the other one? Lundstrom. You remember them?
Lundstrom.
Inverted centre backs doing overlap. I was like, hey.
Oh, yes, that was
bro.
Weird. Yeah, that was a weird team.
Lundstrom being midfielder.
I think though there is some context to be given as well. In this era, how many times have we seen 3 promoted teams go up, 3 promoted teams go down? Because the gap is just so big. So surviving in this Premier League is very different to surviving in the Premier League 20 years ago. So even if a team went up and then became 6th, it's very different to what we're seeing now, bro. The Premier League now is extremely tough.
However,
Yes.
it doesn't... I mean, it's not that difficult when you're out there spending more than every single La Liga club in the whole world.
Hold on, though.
And La Liga are...
Don't do that.
Blame that on yourselves, though, man.
Serie A.
Blame that on
Serie
yourself.
A,
I'm not having
Serie
that.
A,
You
and
know why?
Bundesliga.
Because we saw Fulham try this act a couple
Yes,
years
they
ago.
did, and it
How did
went.
that turn out? Zambo and Guisa and them,
Okay,
man, and they were
Seri.
Yeah.
Arsenal wanted them and Fulham signed
Good
them.
players. Good players. They
Fulham
couldn't do it.
spent £107.
Why are you calling him Siri, bro? I called him. Sorry, my bad. That was me.
Okay.
Siri.
107 million.
Yeah.
107 pounds. Insane.
That's not bad, bro. That's not right.
Sunderland have spent 225 or 30? 230 mil, bro. That's more than every
Welcome to
single...
TV revenue deals going up.
And they won
Yeah.
the playoffs, no?
And they won the playoffs.
And that's
the thing
mad
is,
revenue.
I would love to say, it's just money that they've spent, but I want to give a lot of credit to the manager. I think Reggie Lebris, some of you don't know, I once did a Lorient safe on FM. And obviously, he laid the foundations for me for why I went on to build. He was doing serious work there, brother. Yeah. Guys like Enzo Lafitte and all these guys who are there now, he is the one that actually birthed them back at Lorient. Even like, what's his name? Nah, actually not him. But a lot of these signings over this summer, Siddiqui, Talbi is it,
Habib Diallo.
even Granit Xhaka. I think they've used the allure of we're a historic Premier League club and we're in the Premier League. But I think the recruitment is actually very smart. I think Adingra as well from Brighton was a good pickup. Reynaldo from Atletico. I couldn't believe that they managed to get that.
Coming on as a super sub.
Incredible. And I think the recruitment, his tactical flexibility as well, the way he's able to sometimes play hard-nosed football, sometimes make them free-flowing. I think that late surge in the second half of the season was evidence of how good a manager he is. They shouldn't have even been in the playoff race if you look. This point last year. Now they're comfortable in the Premier League. This is great management meets great recruitment meets a good squad in total. And I look at the squad and I'm like, that's a Premier League quality squad.
100%.
I think if you're going to recruit and spend 100, 200 mils, spend it well at least. Don't do dumb signings. Don't overspend. And at that time, Fulham, I felt like that's what they did. They overpaid for a lot of players that they just thought, we'll get big names, they'll keep us up. You have to have some sort of cohesion. And I think someone like a Granit Xhaka, who's that experienced head, took the armband.
Well, the man
as
saying
soon as
Xhaka is the greatest player I've ever seen.
Bro, I was annoyed that he didn't...
They've been starving, man.
Hey, listen, they've been dealing with man like Lee Catmull and them man running around. I mean, Jordan Henderson was there once upon a time.
he was.
This is a major upgrade, bro. They ain't seen Rolls Royce like this.
He nearly made them broke, fam.
This is what I'm
he did,
saying,
He nearly made
like,
them broke.
They've suffered.
The moment by the way, they've only done Arsenal this season.
Yes.
Have only conceded twice
Amazing.
by one team. And that's Sunderland. Like, I got that Sunderland, that game which they played, I looked at Sunderland, I'm like, you know what?
Fair.
This is how you can actually win. Because before they conceded, bro, Arsenal went on a stretch, no goals conceded and no shots on target.
Yes.
For like a month or something.
Insane.
Sunderland saying, you know what, bunt the shots on target, bunt the one goal, we scored two goals.
Yeah.
And they did it against Chelsea as well. Like, two big scouts. And I always think when you come up as a team, you have to have those types of games against the bigger sides. We've seen Brentford do it over the last couple of years. If you're going to survive, you need to do that whilst picking up points, obviously, off the teams in and around you. But if you end up getting bulldozed like Burnley used to, the 5-0s and the 6-0, that's when it's like, hey, see you next year in the champ, lads.
Yeah.
But
And they've had every type of win, by the way. They've had the wins in behind, Bournemouth just this
Yeah,
weekend.
2-0 down, came back.
Yeah.
They've had the convincing win, winning 2-0
Last minute
thing.
steals.
They've had
Bro,
last
first
minute
game of
win.
the season against West Ham, they came and blew them out. with flipping.
And they've had the convincing, like the last second winners.
Yeah.
They've had, by the way, that the way they've been flexible, as he said,
And,
fair play.
And I always
which
look at...
I predicted them. I'll put my hands up. Sometimes listen.
No.
In life, you have
say
to
my
be
bad.
accountable.
Yeah.
Accountability.
what did you predict them?
No, you don't. No, not even that. What he said as well about, you think a player's gonna go through and goal, look at the crowd and say, look, Stadium of Light is Sunderland, and then pass it away.
Accountability.
You know, this is how I know guys weren't in the country when Sunderland was last in the Premier League.
No, of course
Accountability is the most important thing.
is.
I said Sunderland was going down, and I'm more than happy to put my hands up and say I was wrong.
Well done,
You
man.
know what? Fair play. That's good, man. It takes a man to admit his own mistakes.
That's big of you. And you know what you said about the Stadium of Light as well? Complete nonsense. Because
yes.
they are unbeaten at home
Bro.
in the Premier League this season.
Bro,
see them-
every
you
time,
see them
you
clubs
know,
up there?
you know that first month, that first month, while I was hate watching.
Yeah.
I was because
But they turned you into a supporter.
But fam,
Aye,
fair.
that-
Bro, that
Home
stadium is
form.
like St.
Isidore,
James's Park. bro.
Isidore, come
Once
on,
you get
man.
that north in the
Isidore,
country,
Isidore, I play with.
to live up there in that cold, you got to be a different caliber
Yeah,
of human.
yeah.
Them man are out there, winter, bellies out.
Yeah,
I said,
it's
fairs,
mad.
man. Tyne and Weir, cool, man. You
Yeah.
don't got this support thing,
That
man.
side is insane. No, it's true. It's true. No, they're even like, I look at promoted teams and I'm like, if you can get your home games under your belt, if you can get a few wins at home, then you're safe.
Facts.
They're not even doing that. They're turning into a fortress. Now it's impressive if you're the opposition team and you're going to Sunderland, you're going to the Stadium of Light and you're doing well and you're coming away with a win. I want to talk about a few of their players though. Which ones have stood out to you in particular? Their recruitment, we spoke about it. Ridiculous. I mean, who's the goalkeeper they bought? Rolfs? What's his name? Rolfs?
Excellent.
Amazing,
I can't lie to you, he's
amazing
been
goalkeeper.
Incredible.
Ronaldo's left back,
Ronaldo, they've got Mukiele.
Mukele.
They
I
got,
think he's been
Did
incredible.
they bring in
as well.
Gertruda as well?
Yes.
They brought in Gertruda.
The midfield, the
Xhaka.
Xhaka, Habib Diarra.
Diarra, who's the other one? Siddiqui was with them, right?
Yes, Noah Siddiqui,
Siddiqui
Enzo
was with-
Lafi. Enzo Lafi got brought in on a permanent because he got loaned in.
Who's the guy who scored against Chelsea?
Talbi.
Talbi came in.
Robbie,
Talbi.
Mayenda, they got the youngster.
Adingra.
Yeah.
Like,
Isidore.
there's no big misses
It
there.
was their
bro.
last season, though. It's their last season.
Yeah, but
I'm
I said,
saying in terms
even
of
the
total
recruits,
squad,
yeah,
good
total
talent,
squad,
bro.
Yeah.
they've added, and even the additions they've hit the ground running, bro. They haven't come in and flopped a few, whatever. Who stood out for you so far? Obviously, we've mentioned Xhaka. How integral has he been to the team? But are there any other players that maybe
For me,
aren't
that's
getting the
two.
attention?
For me, that's two.
Brobbey and Xhaka.
Okay.
For me,
I'll go for
is
them too.
Habib Diarra. I've actually been impressed with him.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo. Because I was surprised how...
I've got different two.
I was surprised how...
Shows how
It's
good,
good,
they've been,
yeah.
I was surprised how Atleti sold him, and not only that, but to Sunderland. I get the money standpoint,
Yeah.
but I think he's been very impressive. What about
For
you?
me, obviously Xhaka.
Yes.
But I think Mukiele, for me, is
Mukiele's
just...
been great.
He's someone who I think last season at Leverkusen was a squad player. A couple years before that, spent rotting on PSG's bench for a year or two.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, coming into Sunderland, I'm not really expecting much. His stock has fallen a little bit. Bro, he's come in with like a point to prove. And I think they need that kind of solid, certified European quality if you're going to survive in the Premier League. It's all nice having the Trey Humes and the Dan Ballards,
Yeah.
but you need a bit of quality alongside them as well.
Yeah.
And I think Mukiele just comes in and brings that.
1,000,000%. You mentioned
Where-
Ballard as well. I've been a huge fan of him
Where-
this season. Wow, what a
where are
celebration.
they?
Hey,
Yeah.
Top three
I love a
celebrations.
player with good biceps.
Top three. And then
Big pause, but
yeah,
I love it.
I hear it.
I can't lie.
And then Chaloba tried to
Aye.
do the same thing. I said, allow it.
Arsenal
Come on, man.
legend.
Reaching,
Allow it.
trying to gas
Yeah, I said allow
Come on,
it.
lads.
Where are they? As in, like, what points do they need to get in order for them to have the best? Like,
Cool. So shall I go through some of the best
yeah,
promoted
please.
teams?
Yes,
Are there any off the top of your head or?
Sheffield comes to mind straight away.
Swansea, when they got promoted, I don't know if they won the League Cup in the first year, but I remember, was it under Martinez they came up, or was it under with Loud?
Rodgers.
Rodgers wasn't. No, so they were good when they first came up.
Yeah, they were cool.
Elche this season has done well.
No, Hull tricked us.
The ones that drew against Egan.
Hull were good for like the first 6 weeks and then fell off and got relegated. I
Hull
remember
had a
they were
nice
like top four. I remember.
honeymoon period, and then everything just went south.
I think.
Oh, that's one club that had a 3-game honeymoon period. Norwich when they beat City. You guys remember? Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
They're the worst.
Yeah.
They
The
go
Honeymoon,
up
you know
and
that
down.
would be C.
Norwich, you know
It'd be
Norwich.
C if we won.
They're the worst.
They are the most championship
Well,
team of all
yeah,
time.
no.
But they come out. No, you know, they need to be in between championship and Prem.
Yeah, if there was a
I
bracket
said-
there,
yeah, and just stay there.
Just stay in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The last time they got relegated, I said they need to be expelled for 3 years from the Premier
I
League
hear it.
because that level of yo-yoing, they have been relegated a record 9 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, it's ridiculous, bro.
Get the hell out of here.
And you know who I
don't
blame as
belong
well?
here.
That lady that said, 12 man, where are you?
Yeah. Let's be having it.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I blame Daniel Farke because he's doing the same thing with Leeds right now as
Say
well.
that again?
You know what I'm talking about.
Farke.
Daniel Farke. So, statistically, on points, the best team to be relegated and then come up into the Premier League and do well in the first ever season in the Prem, or whatever, first season back. Newcastle United, Fuad, you can tell us about this, 1993, 94.
Yes, I was just about to say.
Please let us know. So basically, they came up from the Championship, obviously, to the Prem, and they finished third with 77 points.
for Europe, bro.
Insane.
With
Who was
and,
the,
and if I'm not mistaken, like 3 years later, they were challenging for the title. With
Yeah.
Asprilla.
Yeah, they were.
Insane.
They were.
Insane. Like,
Who
that
agreed
might
over
be
there?
the greatest come up.
Who agreed?
yeah, that,
You.
100
How do you know if you born in 2001, fam?
Come on, man. Historic. Do your research.
Kevin Keegan.
I will wolf if we beat them. I will wolf. You know,
I
by
would
the
love
way,
it if we beat them.
that is arguably the biggest bottle job in Premier League history.
Yes, not a lot of people know about that one. Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah, it's
I think they were
ridiculous.
like 11 points clear at one point, and they completely threw it away.
That's a good topic for another video. Let us know if you guys want to see that. But biggest bottle jobs basically in history of the
But don't
Premier
worry,
League.
Arsenal's top 3.
Yeah, I mean, we've got multiple
How
seasons.
many times?
We've got multiple, exactly. Which one? You can do a case study. Other ones that spring to mind, you've got some in the 2000s. You've got Ipswich Town 2000, 2001. They finished 5th. They got 66 points. Yeah, they finished 5th.
Excuse me?
That's Europa League.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, but back then, 2001.
Yeah. No, bro.
Ipswich Town in 2000, 2001 finished 5th with 66 points.
That is actually insane.
Mad,
I didn't
innit?
even know that.
The one that sticks out to me as of recent years, whatever, we've got Wolves.
Oh.
That team.
Ruben Neves
Yes.
and them man.
Yeah.
When they became Portuguese,
Portuguese,
Very
and they came up to the Prem, and everyone's like, they're a nice team, but the Prem's
Adidas
the cool.
shout.
with the little Japanese logo.
They finished
seventh, eighth.
They
yeah.
finished seventh,
Good
57
shout,
points.
Good shout. Good
I
shout.
can't lie, that for me is the barometer.
I'm not gonna lie, boys.
That
you
is
know
a barometer.
that Wolves team, the decline is crazy. Because I remember looking at
Jota,
that.
Neto,
They qualified to Europe.
Neves,
Raul Jimenez.
Raul Jimenez,
Yeah.
Traore,
Adama, yeah.
bro, and this
what
is
a
like
team.
peak of Adama
And
as
then,
well.
and then the Moutinho, the year after,
Yeah.
they brought...
Pete Cody.
And at the back they had Connor Cody.
Yeah. Roy Patricio.
yeah.
Before Jose Sarr,
Roy Patricio.
Podence.
Oh, my boy, Daniel Podence.
Podence.
boy.
Hazard, they called him Hazard.
Nah, he's great.
He was the
He's
one I
great.
liked. Everyone used to gas up Neto, and I was like,
Nah,
Podence
Podence
is the
is special.
truth, man.
It's true.
I think they went to Europa.
They did, yeah.
After 2 years or 4
Yeah.
years.
I remember looking at that team because United was in a weird phase, and a few other teams were like kind of in and around top 4, but they're kind of falling off. I said, these guys are going to make a push for top 4 in a few years' time, bro. If they continue this way, obviously the manager, Nuno, like a hero there, building something
You know
year
what's
on
funny?
year.
As soon as they sacked Nuno, every year afterwards, it's been a downward trajectory.
Yeah.
And this year, they're sitting in the relegation zone.
Yeah.
And this could be the year they go down.
I think this will be the year they go down.
You know what's funny? I predicted that one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually predicted Wolves relegation, and I predicted Sunderland 12.
That's what I...
Fulham in 22-23, they finished 10th.
22, 23.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus Silva.
That was
Yes.
That was after-
that was the year.
That's when they done it right.
That was the year I came up with the phrase "band of misfits."
Oh, is
I
it?
remember it.
Oh, about them?
that was the,
Oh,
that was
nice.
the season.
Who's some players they had that season? I don't know.
Is that Marcus Silva's first year?
Yeah, I think it was
Yes.
Marcus Silva when he
Yeah,
came
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Who's-
That was
I
before
remember
Patrick Anderson even came.
That team was a
Calvin
weird.
Bassey just got signed, I think, from Ajax because he
Iwobi.
just flopped at Ajax the year before.
Iwobi was there.
Iwobi just got signed. I think Pereira joined from you lot.
Yes, he did.
Who was there before Jimenez? There was
they
another meathead striker.
Mitrovic, no?
yes, yes,
Mitrovic, yeah.
Mitrovic. It is Mitrovic. That was the year he was.
That's when he
screaming
started.
goals as
Yes,
well, yeah.
Because I remember the discourse was when he came up to the Prem, he can't do it in the
Oh, yeah,
Prem,
he scored like
and then he
46
finally done it in the Prem.
He scored like 46
Yeah,
goals in the
yeah,
championship.
that was the
yeah.
year him and Tony were going inch for inch.
Yeah, I hear it. You've got a few other mentions. You got Birmingham City in 9th in 2009, 2010. Got West Ham in 2005, 2006, 9th again. Reading had a nice little team in 2006-07. Leroy Lita.
Leroy Lee,
David Kitson,
Yeah.
Kevin Doyle,
Yeah,
Stephen
finished
Hunt.
ninth. Oh, what a
Yo, I remember that
What a
team.
team.
Quality.
Sidwell.
So that's a few. But I mean, listen, it's not crazy competition. I think Sunderland could be amongst this list, and by the end of the season. What do you think their league position is come the end of the season?
I would love for them to qualify for Europa Conference League just for the fun of it. But I think they will finish 9th, 10th.
And you know what's mad? Who's to say they can't
But that
strengthen
can
in
get
January?
you. That can get you that though.
Where are they right now?
Who's to say they can't strengthen in January? If they go out and get more players and they sign...
What I will say is they've got
similar
the
ilk.
youngest chairman in the entire football, I think, and he is very ambitious. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happens. If they do re-up in January,
Yeah.
I'll give him a Europa League shout.
And didn't their manager get Lorient relegated?
No,
He did.
don't do that.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Don't stay in Reggie.
Because someone said it. No, someone said it on Twitter. The guy who found what's his name? What's the manager's name? Lebris.
Lebris, yeah.
Yeah, the man who found Lebris, relegating Lorient and then bringing him to Sunderland, and it's like a diamond in the dirt or whatever. The fact that you could see that a manager who got a team relegated in the French league could do this with the team in the Premier League is insane.
They got gutted though. Like the year they got relegated. The
fair.
squad got kind of gutted.
Yeah.
I'm looking
where they
at,
overachieved the year before.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the schedule for the next 4 games because that will tell me a lot whether they will or not. They've got 3...
As of today's recording.
As of today, they've got 3 massive away games. They've got Liverpool, Man City, and Brighton, and then they've got home against Newcastle. That will tell me a lot whether
That's a tough run of
that
games.
full
Yeah.
game-
Guarantee you there's a
mad thing.
surprise result.
I think they
within
will,
one of
especially
those.
at home. If any of them are at home. Is it them?
I think, if you had to ask me right now, I think, as you said, 8th, 9th, maybe 10th.
Yeah.
But hey, listen, if they win League Cup, they could potentially go to like the
It's true. It's true. What we're saying, top half finish, maybe?
Yeah.
In and around there would
Top
be
half,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
nice.
would say top half.
If they
Yeah.
continue playing the way they are, then
Yeah. Great. Thank you, boys. Thank you for coming on to today, SDS Extra. This part of the podcast will be audio only. So anything you want to say to the audio listeners who've made it this far, who've watched through the whole podcast, any special message that they can only listen to?
I want you to go to any of the 4 YouTube videos and hashtag Hussein SDS.
Oh. Is that what we're doing? Give me some
Yeah,
prop.
man. No, we like you as host, man. I can't lie.
Thank you, boys, man.
You've done a good job, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you, boys. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far, please leave a like. Rate us 5-star on Spotify, Apple, everywhere. Go to the YouTube, show some love there. Subscribe to SDS Extra on YouTube as well because we're going to be dropping a ton of content. Subscribe to the boy, show us love, and we'll see you very, very soon.